All right, and I believe I'm live. Let's see. There we go. Meeting is being live streamed. Awesome. We are live. And I'm a little fuzzy today. Much I can do about that, my friends. We had a major storm and the internet, actually, the storm took out my main computer. So I'm here with you on my laptop. And as we are warming up, as we are letting people arrive, I'm going to light a candle of intention for you. And you can just let me know that you are here. You're here live. And if you're watching me instead on a replay, you can let me know that too. Knowing that time and space really doesn't exist. These blessings that we're about to plant, they go forward and backward in time as well. And so if you're here with me live, please do drop me a comment. Let me know you're here live. We're on the replay. Awesome. We're here. We're live. Good. And we can get started. So much love. So appreciative. All right. So welcome. Welcome to today's new moon, new choices hypnosis. I'm the entrepreneur's hypnotherapist, Melanie McCool, and I have such a sweet experience in store for you today. But first, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for showing up for yourself, for our incredible group members who have been spreading the word, inviting friends to the group, and with their comments and interactions, every single one of you, thank you. And for Mage and Agnes and everyone here at MindWorks for helping to share, well, this wonderful gift that we have to offer and what I have in store for those members, Program for Prosperity. So as we're here for New Moon, New Choices Hypnosis, I just want to hear from you. Just drop a comment if you're brand new here and you've not been on a live hypnosis experience with me. Please let me know that this is their first time, and we are extra excited to have you with us here today. And we're here for a new moon, new choices hypnosis, because the new moon is an incredibly powerful time for us to set new intentions. And we're here to actually plant seeds in the subconscious mind, okay? Seeds that can grow into your life over the coming lunar cycle so that your intentions manifest into, well, your juicy dream life. And I want you to get really used to this idea that your dream is not just any old dream. It's a massive dream. It's worthy of all your hopes and dreams. And therefore, we call it your juicy dream life. And if you can envision it, you can hold it in your hand. Now that comes from our friend Bob Proctor. Anybody know Bob well? Have you heard him say if you can, see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand? So we are in this space here where we get to envision what we want for our lives and to actually use real tools that help you to manifest it. Now, I am talking about the moon, but this is not woo. What we are working with today is neuroscience. We are literally working to change the programming of your mind so that you can take new and inspired positive action in your life to see that juicy dream life manifest and faster than you think possible. All right, so as we go through this, in just a few minutes, I'm going to be leading you through a beautiful journey. And that journey is going to help you to make those changes at the level of the subconscious. We're going to plant the seeds of your intentions in the subconscious mind. And if you'd like a recording of this hypnosis experience, just drop the word recording here in the comments, and make sure you're friends with Mage, because you'll make sure that you get the gifts that I give here in the group. So please do drop the word recording so you can have a recording of the hypnosis we're going to do. And so as we're considering your intentions, I am going to encourage you to dream big. Okay, in this circle, in this vortex of positivity that you find yourself here in my group, this is a place where you get to dream big and link arms with those who believe in your dream, who encourage your dream, who encourage you, in fact, to brag, to claim your wins, to celebrate them like little children, because that's how your mind knows you want more of that, all right? And so in this group, I encourage you, we encourage you. And it is of utmost importance, if you're an entrepreneur, that you are surrounded with people like us, because there's only about 3% of us in the population, okay? And if that in itself makes you unique, it kind of makes you weird, right? The word weird literally means to create from the ethers. It's translated something just like that. And an entrepreneur pretty much does that, right? I think of us as incredible creatives. And people think of creatives and they think it has to do with creating art with your hands or your voice or your dance, perhaps, right? Entrepreneurs are creatives. We have a gift for believing in the unseen, a spiritual gifting, right? Believing in the unseen and then having the internal fire to manifest that into the real world. That's creation, folks. And I would argue with anybody who tried to say that I wasn't a creative, because I'm really not that great at art. So you're a creative, claim it, a creative genius. And in fact, I would love you just to pop it in the comments. I am a creative genius. Awesome. And so today we are going to plant seeds in the subconscious mind of your intentions, those beautiful, juicy dreams that you can imagine. And we're going to plant these seeds and understand that what you're doing is you're making a decision to change. Okay, so in this process, you're making a decision to change, and that is to create new possibilities. What you do then is you're literally opening the portal to new possibilities, to new timelines. You open the portal to shifting timelines and to radically changing your life. So this isn't just some, lovely, and it is a lovely, relaxing experience that is a beautiful journey of the soul and the spirit. It is all those things too. But if you allow it, this allows you to understand the power that is within you to radically shift timelines. Now, it's the decision to change. It's super important to understand that the decision doesn't change anything. No, a choice does. And so you've made one decision to be here for the hypnosis. Awesome. You're my kind of people, all right? But until you actually make a choice in the moment, then nothing changes. I don't really care what you do on the mat. Okay, so we call it on the mat. That would be, sitting in hypnosis or in yoga. That's what they say, on the mat. I care more about the choices that you make in your day-to-day that radically shift your timeline. I'm compelled. Is anybody here familiar with the idea that our life is a fractal? And if you are familiar with fractals, just drop me a comment. Let me know fractals is something you're familiar with. In making a new choice, okay, we change that fractal. We change our lives forever. And if you think about a fractal, beautiful hypnotic patterns, right? Every new choice that you make, it subtly changes the design. And from there, the entire thing must change. a new choice. Okay? A choice. Now, having said that, if there's resistance to making a new choice, right? In the moment of truth, and when you're right there, and it's like, ooh, I can either be who I was, or I can make a new choice and change my life. I can eliminate the old pattern. Some people use the word karma. I can, brush off or break that old karmic pattern and move into something different, right? If there's resistance in the moment of truth, then I'm going to tell you the truth. And that is that hypnosis is the key to real change. Now, change is hard. There's a reason. This brain of yours is meant to keep you the same. That's that. Change is hard. It's much easier with hypnosis. So when you think about the intentions that you have, all right, and so right now, I would love, I'm watching the comments, I'd love for you to drop some of the new choices you intend to make. So as I'm looking out for those new choices you intend to make, I am going to guess that they probably have things like, taking new actions, taking action in your business. Perhaps they're, I've got to scroll down to see the actions you're going to take, perhaps the completion of all started projects, perfect. And perhaps you're going to apply. You're going to apply the strategies that you've learned. So all of the courses that you've already invested in, right? Perhaps you have certifications and licenses that they would be used, right? So applying strategies that work for other people to increase your income. All right, I'm seeing these new choices. Beautiful. Being more disciplined, restarting a business, shedding weight. These are all awesome intentions. And this is the kind of thing that we do typically think of when we think about setting intentions. It's in the doing, right? Because we've been taught that it's in the doing that we succeed. We've been taught that it's in the doing that we get ahead. That gets a little overdone. All right. So what I would suggest is that you also, or even completely differently, you come up with choices that aren't around the doing. In fact, things that are around more about the not doing. And test this out in your life. Now, we're here to accelerate entrepreneur growth without burnout. And I've got a radical way of helping you to do that. It has nothing to do with the way the rest of the world works. Agnes has got it. Have more fun. That's right, babe. Cool. So, because I'll bet that right now you find sometimes, not all the time, because you're a doer or you wouldn't be here, right? But sometimes you find it difficult to take those new actions, right? You might find yourself procrastinating or that awful self-sabotage thing. And I'm here to tell you, this is not your fault. This is literally just programming that's going on in your mind. It's negative thoughts and beliefs about yourselves that lead to these habits of action or inaction, of procrastination, self-sabotage, that kind of thing. And all that really means is that your subconscious mind isn't quite on board with your juicy dream life yet. That's what we get to do in here. That's what we get to do in my work, is actually allowing your juicy dream life to unfold. And now, and if you're in your juicy dream life, you are enjoying your life more. I'm here to tell you it's time to do that now. All right. So for a moment, I'd like you to consider some different kinds of choices, the kinds of choices that are actually more ingrained at the core of your being, but changing these things can radically shift your life and your business. These are the kinds of things that you might not think have anything to do with your business, but everything to do with your level of abundance and of prosperity in your life. So if you like to think about these different intentions, let me know that you're open to hearing some of those ways that you can shift your timeline in a really miraculous way. All right. So for your juicy dream life to unfold, I'm going to suggest that you want to consider making new choices, like being beautifully selfish, to lean into choices like what's best for me is best for everyone. Yeah, being beautifully selfish. Or asking yourself questions, powerful questions. How can I earn more by working less? How could it be that if I slow down physically, like in all the doing, that my income can actually speed up? How could that be? Consider that if you lean into divine feminine energy, and this is not just for the women in the group, divine feminine energy, this energy of beauty, right? This is the energy and the things that we might get to do, like sing and dance and make beautiful food, and the sensual, sexual you, making those intentions what you are looking at today. Actually living more into what's possible for you to really enjoy planet Earth in a way that you possibly haven't been not so recently, right? Or perhaps it would be really important for you to learn how to have stronger boundaries. Maybe learning boundaries is what will most radically shift your life. Or to end people pleasing. Or trust your intuition. Be self-supporting instead of self-sabotaging. To rest more. Or even to have those really difficult conversations. Perhaps there's some conversations that you're going to make a new decision, a choice today, that those difficult conversations will be had. This is big stuff, folks. And it's probably harder than deciding to complete your projects or apply that next whiz-bang strategy in your business, right? Now, here, you may have arrived here today to get your subconscious on board to take action. But the most significant action that you may need to take may have nothing to do with the doing and have everything to do with the beautiful changes that get to happen within you. And I'm here to tell you that those kinds of changes are the ones that will most radically change the trajectory of your life, the fractal change, including your business. Because every aspect of you is showing up in your business. And so if there's difficult conversations to be had, if your boundaries are weak, if you aren't taking good care of yourself, if you're not trusting your intuition, all of that's playing into your money. Not a question. All right, that's real talk. And so if you want to shift your timeline, the most powerful choices that you can make are absolutely at the level of self-love, self-support, and self-compassion. So I would love for you to drop me a comment now of which of these kinds of intentions are important to you. Which of these kinds of intentions can you plant in the subconscious today? And as we're going to head into this hypnosis now, I would ask that if you're here with us for the first time, you should be aware that there are rules about hypnosis. And it was in the group before you came here, but just to say, if you're doing anything but sitting quietly right now, don't do this hypnosis, just come back to it another time, okay? When you can sit quietly, don't move, drive, operate machinery while listening to my voice, which is pretty much guaranteed to help you to go into a hypnotic rest and sleep. Okay. You won't go to sleep. You'll hear every word that I say, but it's definitely going to help you to relax very, very deeply now. So if you're doing anything other than relaxing in a space where you can just take 5 minutes here with your eyes closed and knowing that if anything were to happen around you, you could very easily, you're not going to be stuck in hypnosis. You'll be able to respond. It's not a problem. And so with that, I would ask you to just take those beautiful feet of yours, flat on the floor, your hands. You may want to put one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And just take a nice, deep breath in. Let it go slowly as you allow your eyes to close down. Taking another deep breath in, letting yourself relax more fully with every slow exhalation. Just letting go. Releasing tension every exhalation. Imagine and feel wave after wave of deep relaxation from the top of your head all the way down your toes. Just letting go. More peaceful, more at ease with every moment that passes. That's right. And you can feel really good. The more relaxed you are, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you relax. Just letting go, dropping down now. Down through space and time, into that place that knows you best. And as you relax, we're going to take that beautiful mind of yours on a journey, on a pathway in nature. The beautiful, safe, peaceful pathway. And you can just enjoy this vision in any way that's right for you. You can create this place. See what you can see, feel what you can feel. And you can walk on the earth. Each step helping you to fall more deeply and completely into trance now. That's right. And you can feel beautiful wind, the breeze on your skin. Deep breath in and breathe in the smell of the green. And hear the sounds of the birds around you and your feet stepping on the pathway, one foot in front of the other. More relaxed and at ease with every step you take. And notice that just up ahead of you, and to the left, there's a patch of ground. And it appears to be freshly tilled earth. You can smell the richness of the earth, and it seems to be perfect, ready for planting. So you can move over now to the very edge of the freshly turned soil. Breathe that in, richness. And now reach into your pocket. And in your pocket, you're going to find that you have a handful of seeds. Yeah. Take them out and look at them in your hands now. Look. Hold them in your hand. And notice how they look and feel. And notice how many seeds you have planted. And you can notice if they're all the same, or maybe there are different kinds. Notice their size, shape, color, texture, even the weight. Notice anything else your mind may want you to notice about your special seeds of intention. Deep breath. Let it go. Now go ahead and take your seeds and begin carefully place them in the fresh dirt. Take your time and put them in just in the way that you know is right for your seed. And maybe you want to put some of those seeds together, or one by one, or even just scatter them about. However it feels right. Now, finish planting your seeds and take your hands and cover them with the surrounding dirt. That's right, just cover them right up. Put them in their beautiful bed. And notice there's a small puddle next to you. You can cup your hands in the water there and splash it over the top of the ground where your seeds are. Just put that water right on your seeds. And you can feel really good. Now, everyone's seeds grow at different rates, different speeds, and even your own seeds. You may find that they may vary in how fast they begin to sprout. You may notice that some of your seeds are already breaking the surface of the ground. And you know that others are beginning to sprout beneath the surface. And you can allow this now with a beautiful patience in your spirit and knowing that all is well and all is as you intend. Now you can move back to your pathway, knowing that your seeds will continue to be nourished by your subconscious mind long after you leave. And all of those seeds, they'll sprout, they'll grow in their appropriate time, their appropriate speed. And you can continue moving along your pathway, having a new level of understanding at a level of the mind. But the pathway that you've created, it now leads you, directly to the goals, that juicy dream life that you've envisioned. This pathway now is somehow more direct, a new sense of purpose and power in your step. There's a strength and confidence that grows with you, grows in you every day, with each and every breath you take. This feeling of empowerment, it goes with you, it stays with you, it becomes a part of your experience now. That's right. Just taking in your surroundings. Taking a nice deep breath in. Letting it go slowly. And now you can find yourself in your body, in the skin that you're in your humanness. You can feel your energy pressing against your skin. And you can take a deep breath. With 1, feel yourself coming up. 2, you can wiggle those fingers and toes. With 3, you can take a deep breath up behind your eyes, illuminating left and right brain. 4 and 5, eyes open. You can come all the way back now, feeling fantastic. All right, so let me know how that was for you. And do drop the word recording so that you can have a copy of this MP3 you use on future new moons, right? And know that the planting that you just did, that's done. But we get to use the moon as a kind of accountability partner, right? And so once a month we have this setting our new intentions. And then in the full moon, we get to let go of the things that are in the way of our manifesting our juicy dream life, letting go of that which no longer serves us. Oh, I am loving these. Yeah. I still smell the earth, and I saw little seeds that look like hearts and money. You know what? I bet you that there are seeds that look like little hearts, just like those flowers that look like little hearts. I bet you those seeds. And money seeds. Well, weren't seeds used as money before we had, those dollar bills and credit cards? Awesome. Peaceful and teary-eyed joy. Beautiful, beautiful. So blessed, so blessed. Awesome. And so thank you for blessing me with this feedback. Iridescent seeds with golden glowing hues. Oh, I'm just filled with all of this. I can feel all of your goosebumps. Yes, if you'd like a recording, just drop the word recording. We'll make sure you have it and you can use this over and over again. And I promise you, your visions and what you imagine and what you get to create will change over time. The truth is, you can only create from the level of mind that you're at right now. But with this kind of practicing and growing this is your imagination machine, okay? Using your imagination this way, you'll be able to expand your vision. The potential expands as you move towards it. And as you potential expands, your mind expands, and you can never, ever go back to the old way. So I do encourage you to continue this work in a really powerful way. All right. So I really, really want to thank you. I want to thank you for showing up for yourself. You're a different kind, and I love this kind, right? I want to thank all of you who've been here, who are here on live and on the replay, for your comments, for all of that. and well, for Mage and for Agnes and for all of us here at Mindworks, for all of us for helping us to share these wonderful gifts that we have and supporting what we have here coming up for Program for Prosperity and Rollies. All right, so with that, beautiful ones, I am really looking forward to hearing your progress. I'm Melanie McCool, and I look forward to helping you realize your dreams.